Hello. I think that the state of Iowa is in need to have driver's license be restricted until the age of 18. However, I do believe that the children should be able, or the teenagers, should be able to drive back and forth to school activities and to work, and have a limited number of passengers in the vehicle at all times. There also needs to be more driving hours. Currently, according to the Iowa Driver's License Manual, they're only required 30 hours of classroom time and only 6 hours of actual driving time, which 3 of them they can do through simulation. That is just not enough time. People think, oh, well, they're getting practice with their moms or dads or aunts or uncles, whoever, but that is not always the case. Some kids don't get the practice. And how can you get experience in 6 hours? You should have to take it for a whole school year, not just a semester. You get more PE time than driving time, and that makes no sense. The National Road Safety Foundation stated that the first wreck that teenagers get into is during the first year of their license, due to the fact they lack experience, they're immature, they take more risks, and as teenagers, they're more apt to experience drugs and alcohol. And their social behaviors can also be questionable too. There is a higher fatality rate when there are other teens in cars with teenagers. According to the CDC, the leading cause of death in the United States between the ages of 13 and 19 years old is fatal car crashes. According to the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, teenagers are involved in fatal crashes 3 times more than any other drivers. And that's because they lack maturity, responsibility, they're risky behaviors. In 2012, research was done by the Teen Driver Safety Week, and it showed that when the number of passengers increased, so did risky behaviors of 16 and 17-year-olds. Speeding increased from 30 to 40%, and with 3 or more passengers, it even went higher, up to 48%. And the consumption of alcohol went up from 13% to 19%. So that just shows us that, kids try to make impressions on other teenagers. They want to look cool, to be it, to have the nicest car, the fastest car. And let's face it, that is what the problem is. A lot of it is to show off. And let's all face it, most of the mistakes that we make are in our teenage years. So let's do something to help decrease the number of teenage fatalities by passing some sort of law. And I know there is one up right now for it, to make a limited amount of passengers in with teenagers. They need to be restricted. You don't let your teenagers just have total freedom in every life deal, so why would you let them have total freedom on the roads? Thank you very much.